professional background, I'm a photojournalist by profession. I start my career as a photographer in a newspaper, and 22 years I working with Reuters, Thomson Reuters. It's an international news agency. And same time I start working, I work with ANI, Asian News International. It's a television news agency, only television news agency in India. I used to do work for both the agencies as a bureau from Northeast India, and later I start making documentaries for Doordarshan. UB Photos is my main venture. I start in the year 2000, and it's also an agency. We supply photos and news to the newspapers, mostly priority in photos. We gather photos from all over Northeast and we supply to the newspaper all over India. Inspiration is basically, I love photography. So in my college days, I start learning photography in, I'm belongs to Nagaon districts, and in there was a photography institute, Assam Institute of Photography, and the major faculty is Amulya Manna. He was the renowned photographer of Assam. So he is my guru, and during my college days I start learning photography, and photography is my hobby. And a hobby, I'm trying to become, it's my profession, so I took this path. It's a creative media. So definitely, apart from your education background, you have to be very creative person. And for learning photography is different, and working as a photographer is a difference, because you have anybody can learn any subjects, not only photography, others also. But photography, as it's need little bit of creative task, so you have to immerse your mental and mental ability and skill of photography, creative skills. You have to need merge with the cameras, and I am always trying to do so. And I think this is the reason I become success in this field. Major milestone become, you see, I start my career as a photojournalist in the long back, it's already past 30 years. At that time, photography as a profession, not only photojournalism, as a profession, it was not that much lucrative. I start my career 30 years back. At that time, photography as a profession and is not that much lucrative, and particularly from people like us from typical middle class families, nobody encouraged. It is a very expensive hobby as well as profession in that times. And although I keep my mind and I start working as a photojournalist and came back, I came to Guwahati, start working with as a freelancer starting days in newspapers. Later I joined Jail Publication as a full-time photographer after Azir Batori, that time one of the major popular newspaper. And during those days, because situation was that time was different. You know, that time is a Northeast was a burning hot areas because of insurgency, and I have to keep traveling all over the Northeast, and some of my photos create sensation during those days. I am always trying to visit each and every place, happening full areas, and trying to gather those photos and start published in the newspapers, and in that way I become popular among the people, and because of my aggressive working styles, Reuters enrolled me as their photographer from the northeast regions. And I think that working with Reuters one of the major milestone for me. You see, photography, I start my career as a photojournalist. And that time, every whole, not only Assam, entire Northeast, almost vacant field. I'm alone doing everything. And I start create my counterparts. I start teach the students, and I bring them to journalism. But now, photography in all aspects is very popular media in Assam as well as all over the world. And through social media, young generation can earn their livelihood if they start working with camera. It's maybe photography is maybe videography, and it's very lucrative profession. Wedding is one of the major part of photography, wedding coverage, and apart from wedding, natures, travelings, blogs, everything is become very popular, and through social media, many young stars start their livelihood in lucrative way. Even I, in my golden periods, when I personally was very popular among the viewers or readers, that time also I'm not able to earn this much of money. Now bloggers and YouTubers can earn. And the wedding is one of the major big segment of photography. So young generation can enter this field, but still I remind everybody, if you learn photography, you have to learn very sincerely. You have to know each and every things of the cameras. Apart from that, you have to develop your creative skills. Without your creative skills, you cannot establish yourself. You see, you have to upgrade yourself technically. Definitely, you have to learn photography. Technical part you can learn from anybody. You can go through books, you can go through social media, YouTubes, and other learnings. But creative part, you must have some of your group. In India, we have a Guru Hishya Parampara. So mentor is very important. And in my personal experience, I always take my name of my Guru, Amulya Manna, because composition part, whatever I learn from him only. And the rest, upgradation and technology upgradation, everything I learned from the social media or latest whatever books or other things I have got. I'm trying to upgrade myself through that. But composition, once I learn, my guru as as he teaches me, I'm trying to upgrade that way, or it's give me success in my life. Same subject, maybe click several photographers in same time, but only one or two photographers' works got recommendations. That is the things. Then that particular 2-3 photographers know how to establish the subject. So choosing subject is very important, and for this part, I can advise everybody, young generation, then always follow some your mentors and try to catch their creative skills and try to upgrade your creative skills.